We're going to good old coast of Egypt. So off the coast of Egypt recently, I don't know if anybody's seen this. It's made its rounds on the internet, and it's truly horrifying. But Vladimir Popov, a 23-year-old Russian feller, was eaten by a tiger shark off the coast of Egypt in plain view of videos from people holding cell phones on the beach, in boats, everywhere else. Multiple views, multiple angles. Horrific, right? So this man is... he was swimming out in the ocean with the sea, I should say, with his wife, and he gets starts to get grabbed, and you could see him struggling. Blood in the water, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, eventually goes down, out of sight, gone. Right. So fishermen out on the scene go out, catch this. It was a tiger shark. They find this tiger shark. They pull it to the beach after they catch it. The beach goers, I guess this is how they get down in Egypt. I mean, Africa. Shout out Africa. They just bludgeon this shark to death, right? So when they cut this shark open, they find his head, his torso, and his arms in there. All the rest of his body parts were recovered out in the ocean or sea, out in the sea. So there's only been on record 24 what they consider, which I have no idea how they do this, considered an unprovoked shark attack since 1828 in Egypt on record. Only 24 since 1828, right? Wow. This one, obviously. So this tiger shark, which happens to be the fourth largest shark in the ocean and the second biggest predator behind the great white, right? The other one's like the whale shark and some other stupid thing. It's not really, but it's the great white, then it's the tiger. And he's also happens to be part of what they call the big three, which means fuck around and find out is the big three. They got the bull shark, the great white, and the tiger, all three known. But the big thing is, so bull sharks, they can swim up into fresh water because they can retain like salt in their glands. So they found them way up into rivers and wild stuff. So bull sharks are wild and aggressive. Great whites, aggressive, but great whites are known for coming up and taking a bite out of a human. And 99.9% of the time they take that bite and they swim away because they realize it's not, I don't know, they just realize it's not their like usual diet. A tiger shark is known for it doesn't give a flying. It will just keep going at you, and that's what it does to this man. You can see he goes up, gets a piece, and like you see the crimson in there, which probably took a leg, and the guy's like kind of struggling, and then it comes up and kind of pulls him down. He comes back up, his hands in the air, and then the final one, it just comes up, takes him down, and night, game over. Now the weird part at the end is that one of the historical museums or museum of science in Egypt is embalming this tiger shark, and they're going to put it on display. Is that disrespectful to the family or
a little bit? Yeah.
Right. Correct me if I'm wrong, Steve, but the tiger shark, like ultra rare, right? Like
not so much. No, there's just it depends what waters. They're all over the place. And they get up to 18 feet. They're known by the stripes on them, but they're very, very notorious for being. It's the pit bull of sharks. It's the uber aggressive of the Doberman of sharks. Like this thing does not play games.
Maybe I'm thinking they're just rare, like on the East Coast or something. But
yes, around us they are. They're more tropical, warmer waters.
But still, dude, shout out to bludgeoning a shark to death. Shout out, fan of the show, listener of the show.
Not just random people. Just random beachgoers that witnessed it were so enraged that when the fishermen, shout out those fishermen too, that were like, let's go get this thing, got it. And people are like, how do you know you got the right one? They cut him open. Of course they got the right one. The guy's body parts are in it. They bludgeoned it on the beach to death.
Well, they're like, how do we know we got the right one? Well, all right, his leg's here. Let's check his wallet. You know what I mean?
I know. And this just went through my head. I know that Egypt's in Africa, but it still has like that Middle Eastern vibe, even though it's the very top, like, northeast corner of Africa.
Right.
Did they, in like the Middle East, like the most disrespectful thing you can do, like they did to George Bush, is throw the shoe. Were they like beating it with their sandals and shit? Or did they have
I did see that. I saw when they were beating on the shark. I didn't know that.
Yes.
I didn't know that was.
That was on the beach.
Wow.
Yes. Dude, the video is, I sent a video a long time ago about some Russian guy getting stuck in like a lathe to our group that like you can just see his body parts spray.
Oh, yeah.
This is the second to the worst video I've ever seen because you can hear people like crying. It is horrific. His girlfriend also was in the water with him, but swam away. She got away.
Of course she did. Of course she
left.
Right.
Never get
shout out this guy. Yeah. Shout out this guy for taking him like a man.
Like I would love if the shark, right? It's getting beat. Like they drug it out, they pulled it on land, and it's getting beat by other people. But in the shark's mind, he's just like, "Come see me in the water." come see me in the water. You have to get me on land. Come see me in the water. You know, like
you wouldn't do this if I was in the water. You see what I did to your boy? And here's the thing: what the hell exactly is an unprovoked shark attack? A shark's doing shark. If you're in the water, what do you? I don't care. There's no such thing as unprovoked. If you're in my hood, we got problems because you ain't from here. I don't know you.
Yeah, the shark is just being a shark. There's no provoke.
He's just doing shark.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad. They didn't have to beat him to death.
Yeah, no provoking needed. Absolutely not. Lubrication? Is that the how I pronounce that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Was the guy like swinging? Was the guy like, or like, was he bleeding somewhere?
Did he sleep with the shark's girlfriend? Like, come on,
right?
You know?
Did he catch the shark's buddy? Yeah, you know what I mean, like, what's going on here?
Yeah. Maybe this. Hey, we don't know the revenge arc here. This shark could be avenging the death of its son. You know what I mean? Like, could be a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Shout out to not getting in the ocean. Yep.
Yeah. Agreed.